Geeks, welcome to another hot new products. This is where I show you guys everything that's hot and new on the makeup market. I always have to do some sort of weird twisted voice. I'm sorry you guys, I just got to keep it cheesy because you know I love cheese. Anyways, I'm going to start first with a couple things that aren't quite as new. They're still pretty new-ish and they're new to me. And then the rest of the stuff is brand new. And I will say with my disclaimer, I bought everything myself except for the Kat Von D set, the Artist Couture highlighters, and the Makeup Forever lipstick. So just so you guys know, and I'll put it in the description box as well, but you guys know I'm always super honest, very honest. If you don't like honesty, you probably won't like my videos because I keep it real, but I'm always very tactful about it. I always try to find positives if I have negatives as well, if that makes sense, because there's always something good about something. But anyways, enough blabbing. Let's get on to the product. All right, so the first one I said you guys came out last month, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it, but a lot of you guys were still asking me my opinion on it. It is the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette from Tarte. Look at that packaging. I have to say, first off, huge 2 thumbs up for the packaging on this. It's brilliant because it literally has a textured wood finish on there. It's brilliant. They did such a good job on the packaging. It is plastic. It's very sturdy. It's very good quality. I feel like they did an amazing job with the packaging. So good job on that, Bunny and Tarte. Okay, so when you open up inside, it has several shadows in there. You can see there's 9 small ones over here and 3 over here. It's technically has cheek palette as well. So these 3 are meant to be cheek. So you have like a highlighter, 2 blushes, and then you have all your eyeshadows here. So let me swatch them for you guys just so you can see the quality of those. So they're pretty pigmented. They're very, very soft. Some colors are better than others as far as texture, and I'll explain why in a second. So there's that. So a few of the colors are very, very good. The only one I feel like dusted out a little bit was Dogman, which kind of make me disappointed because that's one of my favorite colors. You guys, this one is so unique. Look at that. It's kind of like a peanut butter color. Really, really cool. So I do love overall the quality of it. I feel like they're very soft. They're very pigmented. They're very creamy. I love that there's a variety of shimmers, mattes. There's some purples. There's some oranges. I do like it. The only complaint I have is the blush colors. I feel like they're not super wearable. Most people now won't wear a pink quite like that. This one here, the top color, I feel like could be used kind of like as a bronzer, so that would work okay. I just don't like the blush color selection. I love the packaging. I think it's an amazing quality. How much did I pay for this one? $45. So I feel like the price is very fair, especially considering the amazing quality of the palette. You have a brush inside. There's a lot of color, so I feel like the price point is fair. Whoops. And the quality of the packaging is good. The shadows aren't bad at all. They do need just a little bit more binder in them so they don't dust out a little bit. But other than that, I think it's a great palette. So I really like that one. I think they did a good job with that. And then, so the other one that's a little bit older, but not too old, Mac Daddy. Hi, Mac Daddy. He has these Artist Couture cheek highlighters, but they're loose, which is so cool. And look at all these different colors that he has. Aren't these so cool? We went to Fame last month and I saw him and I was trying to go buy some of his stuff and he's such a sweetie pie. He's like, no, take some of these. I'd love to see your opinion on them. I really like these a lot. I think they're very beautiful. They're basically loose pearls. They're kind of like the loose version of the Bare Essential eyeshadows where it's like the minerals is pretty much what it is. But they give a beautiful glow. If you like really intense, highly shiny highlighter, you will really like these because I mean you can see right there, look how shiny that is. It's beautiful. Actually, let me put one on for you guys. Hold on. So use my cheek highlighter brush. This is the color Illuminati. Okay, so let me show you guys how. Do you see how shiny that is? So a little bit goes a long way. The price for these is $27, so I feel like that's definitely a fair price for them. It just depends on if you really like that kind of intense shine. Illuminati is my favorite. The other one that I really like for like a pinky one, which one was it? Oh, this one's pretty too. Lickable. Lickable's really pretty. Let me show you guys. So they come in jars like this. The ounces for it is 6 grams, so you get quite a bit of product for that price. That's gorgeous. If you have dark skin, you definitely need to get Lickable. That one's really pretty. Let me show you one other. Hold on. Oh, this one is good for fair skin. Gold Digger. If you have porcelain skin and you want like a gold type look, there's this one. This one's a little bit more gritty, but I like the color though because it has a gold sheen to them. I think they're good quality. I think the packaging is really nice. You get a lot of product for that price point. It definitely gives a beautiful sheen to the skin, but however, they are just very, very shiny. So you just need to apply it very lightly so it's not too overpowering. So anyways, you can get that on his site. All right, so let's do the foundation stuff. Okay. Kat Von D, she has this whole face set that came out. She has her Lock-It foundation. She has her Lock-It setting powder. She came out with some brushes and then also concealers. So she has this complete set now of face stuff, which is so cool. So let me talk about the foundation first. The Lock-It foundation. It's a 24-hour wear full coverage foundation. I do like the packaging on it. Do you see how it has this pump bottle and airless pump here? So you pump it from the top there. Now let me show you guys the finish of that. What I really like, dang, that's some full coverage. I've worn this twice and I really liked it. It did last a long time. It was very, very pigmented. For me, the only thing is it's better for oily skin, combination of oily. If you have dry, I feel like it's going to be a little bit too much because it is pretty thick and pretty intense. So if you want a really full coverage satin to matte finish, then this will work really well for you. Look at the pigmentation on that. That's incredible. That's one pump, you guys. So she did such a great job with the pigmentation. I love the packaging. The price point's fair. These are costing $35 and it's for 1 full ounce. So that's definitely a fair price for that. What I really love that she did an amazing job is she has a good shade selection, especially for the porcelain skin, because I feel like the extremes are always left out, like my deep chocolate girls, and then my porcelain girls are always left out, but she has some she actually has, hold on, which one was it? Number light 41, you guys, it's super light. So if you have porcelain skin, you're definitely going to have something for you. Like, look at that. I mean, that's pretty light. So good job, Kat, on the color selection. I think it's definitely worth checking out. Again, if you like full coverage, high pigmentation, satin to matte finish, you will like these. If you have dry skin and you want more of a natural finish to the skin, you may not like these as much, but I think the formula is bomb. And then she also has concealers. Okay, so she has the Lock-It concealers and they come in the wand like this, and the formula is really nice. Again, it's very high pigmented. So let me show you that one. That's one of the darker colors. And I love the applicator. It has like the triangle wand on there. And it's a very silky, when you rub it out, it's a very silky formula. But do you see how saturated that is? These will work really, really well if you don't want to wear full foundation and you just want touch-ups and you want something that will really blend in. They are highly pigmented, so you really have to buff it out a little bit. I wouldn't use these under the eyes per se because it has... The technical term is called drag. It drags on the skin, which means that it can stick a little bit, which is good for staying powder. But for under the eyes, it may be too much. It may drag under there and accentuate fine lines. That's just me personally. If you have oily skin, it may work for you under the eyes. But again, because I have more dry skin, I wouldn't use it under here. But I would definitely use it like around my nose, cover blemishes and stuff, and buff it out. It does feel really nice. And look at that. It dries. It sticks. This stuff is no joke. Like stage makeup, you should be using this for that because it does not go anywhere. So the price of these is $26 and it comes again in a wand like this, and it's how many? 6.25 grams. So that will last you a really, really long time. And again, she did a great job with the color selection. Like look, she has a straight up white one. If you guys want to do like stage makeup or Halloween makeup and you need a white one, she has it. So good job on the color selection for that. And then her setting powder, it's the Lock-It setting powder. It's the loose one like this. I love her packaging. I think she did a great job on that. She has her logo embossed on here. Can you guys see that? So her packaging, she always does an amazing job on that. You get 12, let's see, how many grams? 19 grams of powder. So look how big, I mean, my hands aren't tiny, and that's a pretty big jar of product. How much is this one? $30. That's really reasonable. Okay, so it has the sifter inside, and this is a mica-based powder versus a talc, just for anyone who has talc sensitivities. It's a very finely milled powder, and it's on her site, it says it has micro blurring technology, which I think what it means is that it sets on top of the skin. Do you see how it doesn't go into the lines? It's meant to sit on top and blur out fine lines and pores and all of that. So the texture is amazing. I feel like the formula is very high quality. It's very smooth. It doesn't feel cakey at all. The only thing is because it's claimed to be translucent, it's really not. It does have a light cast to it. So if you have caramel to deep skin, you wouldn't be able to wear this because it is going to make you look ashy. But if you have porcelain fair, maybe medium skin, you could wear this. But again, if you have dark skin, I think it's going to be too light for you. But the formula is bomb. I think the price point is very, very fair. Good job on that, cat. And then lastly, she came out with some brushes, and they're very, very soft. I love how they have the tapered handle. Just be careful. Ladies, you can use this as a weapon. If someone breaks in your house, you'd be like, no, I don't need a knife. I got my brush. But the bristles are very, very soft, good quality. I love how she has unique shapes. Like this one, I think is the foundation brush. Wait, yes. It has like an angled shape to it, so it's kind of cool. You could probably use it for contouring. You could apply a foundation with it. This one, obviously, you could use it for loose powder. I think the quality of her brushes is amazing. The price point's a little bit high for brushes, but again, they are custom. I can tell that she custom tooled the angled tip or whatever. Good job on that. And all of her stuff, she tries to be vegan. So for those of you who are vegan, that's a great line to look out for. Okay, I feel like I'm talking a lot. Hold on. As Bunny would say, sippy sippy. Okay. Next, we have some drugstore stuff. Maybelline came out with these color jolts, and I know Tati always talks about these. Hi, Tati. She keeps talking about these color jolts. They're actually really, really cool. Basically, it's a lip gloss in this cute little squeeze tube. It's kind of like the Too Faced melted ones, and it has a little applicator here on the end. Let me put one on. I know I'm wearing stuff right now. But, oh my gosh, they're so good. It's not sticky. It's almost like a hybrid between a lip gloss and a lip cream. And I love the cute little containers. I love that they're color matched, so you can have them all laying out in your drawer and you can see which colors they are. I really like these, you guys. If you go to the drugstore or Target, you have to check these out. They are freaking amazing. And the price, how much did I pay for these? Shoot, I don't remember. But you can get them at the drugstore. Oh, they're $8. And if you get them on sale, they're less than $8. But come on, look at that. They're so nice. And they have like a fresh cherry scent to them, so it's slightly sweet. It makes you want to eat it, but don't, because like it's not good for you to eat makeup. But they have a really nice scent there, so get those at any drugstore. They have lots of different colors. Any of them will work. Amazing formula, great price point. Good job, Maybelline, on that. And then while we're on lip stuff, let me show you guys what I'm wearing right now. So Makeup Forever redid their lipsticks, and they have cool new packaging now. So the lipsticks come in this tube like that, and it has the metal part here with their logo debossed on it. It's a very high-end packaging, so I know they spent a lot of money to tool this. Just from the back end, I know. And they have a little lip print debossed on the end. Isn't that cool? So I do like how they customize the packaging. The sleeve is a little bit hard to get off. That's my only complaint with it. But the formula is really, really nice. I'm actually wearing the one right now. I'm wearing, I think it's 407. Yeah, I'm wearing this one right now. Number 407. The only thing is, do you guys see how it starts to bleed a little bit? I've had this on for an hour, and because it's so creamy of a formula, with the dark colors especially, they tend to move and transfer, so I get a little paranoid. Like, I'm about to eat lunch, and I'm like, I gotta wipe this off and reapply it because it's gonna get all over my face. But it is a very creamy, super pigmented formula. Very, very pigmented. So if you like something very creamy, very soft, but still really, really pigmented, you'll like these a lot. Let me show you some of my favorite colors that they have, because they did a really good job with the colors. This lavender one, yes, look at that. Isn't that pretty color? That is number 502, C502. The other one that I have is this berry color, which is great for fall. This is number 506, right here, 506. Let me show you a couple more. This is where I really, oh, this light pink one's really pretty. I love this one because it's like a cool toned light pink, this one. That is number 105, and then one more. Sorry, these were my favorites. I had to show you guys. This corally one is really pretty too. This is number 403. So there's those there. Do you see how creamy and pigmented they are? However, just be careful because they will move like it's doing right now. So that's the only complaint I have about them. The price of those are $22. So they are a little bit high, but I understand why it is because honestly that packaging, I'm sure they paid a really pretty penny for those. So it is high. Maybe just get a few colors and see if you like them. But I think the formula is top notch on those. So that's my 2 cents. Okay, next product is by Urban Decay. They have their all-nighter foundation and it looks like this in their bottle. You guys, the packaging is so amazing. They have this design laser cut through there so you could see the color through there. Urban Decay always is like hands down the best in packaging. They should get awards for whoever does their packaging. But there's a 1 ounce bottle, which is the standard size for foundation. It is a sleek metallized cap and it has the pump like this. Now the formula itself, it's almost a matte finish. It's like a satin to matte finish. Do you see how pigmented it is? It actually reminds me a lot of the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. It's very, very similar. This one is supposed to be waterproof. I have not tried it yet. And I'll be very honest, you guys, I have not got to wear this much. I can give you a more detailed review of it later. So right now it's just my first impressions because this is so new. But I feel like it dries down to a very nice finish. It does settle on top of the skin. It doesn't get into the fine lines. It feels very smooth, so it's not heavy. It's not too sticky. It's not chalky at all. I think it's a beautiful formula. What I do love about it is they have 24 colors, so that's a huge range. Most foundation or most companies, they'll come out with like 12 and you're like, really? 12? But they came out with 24, so there's an amazing range and they covered the spectrums pretty well. The price of this is $40, so it is a little bit high for a foundation, but not too much. I feel like it's fair for it being a high-end brand, but I do love that a lot. If you guys like a satin to matte finish, medium coverage, it's like a buildable coverage, I think you'll like this one a lot. So you can get that at Sephora or Ulta. Okay, next. Woo, running out of breath. Okay, oh, this is the last bit I have. Too Faced came out with sketch markers. Aren't these cute? And it says, "You're so Too-Faced." I love their branding. They've done a really good job with their packaging, lady. They've really stepped up their marketing game. Really good job. I actually like these liners a lot. They come in several different colors. Let me show you some of them. They're really pigmented. They glide really well. They're super saturated. I like the black one. The white one sheared out just a little bit more than the others, but that's to be understood because it's such a light color. There's the peach one. So if you guys like colored liners, I think you should check these out because they are really good quality. They don't bleed out. They stay put pretty well. Not super long, but pretty decently. Purple one I like. That one there. And then let me show you the last one as a teal. What's the price of these? $20. And I got these at Sephora. Aren't those gorgeous? So I really like these a lot. I love how sleek the packaging is. It has the pointed tip, so it's easy to control if you like that pointed felt tip instead of a brush. You'll like these. I love that they're convenient in a pen. You literally just draw them on. So it's nothing, wow. The dog agreed with me. It's not something super innovative, but I do think it is a great staple product. Definitely check it out because they have lots of great colors on that. So anyways, that's all of the hot new products for this month, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Come back next month and I'll show you what's new and hot on the beauty market. So thanks, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright, Makeup Geeks, welcome to another Pretty Smart series. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is where I cover everything educational around makeup. These are my favorite series to tape because I love education.